Hello and welcome everyone. I'm the Upper Down, and today we're going to be continuing our Windrose playthrough here. In our last playthrough, we were constructing our fort, building it completely out of stone, trying to make a real pirate's fort, like something you might see out of Black Flag, for example. And I was hoping to connect the pier out, so that way when we do finally get our large boat, we can park it right outside for easy access. Unfortunately, the resource grind is it's expensive. It's a lot of different things that you need to build the fort and to get all the things that you would need for your camp. Do want to go ahead and point out I am using one mod. One of the biggest quirks that I had with this game was the fact that they haven't yet implemented. I don't know if they, but yet implemented any sort of experience gain for killing enemies. So I did get a mod for that. Enemies will give experience on kill now. Alright, so this is what we are working with here. We have our stone fortress here, and we have the pier that is not quite as long as I would like it to be, but we can change that. Alright, let's take a look here at lighting. We're going to need some torches here to line the walls so we can see what we're doing. Try not to put it too high up. Don't want it to burn through the floor that we have. Alright. Back to building our walls here. Too close. We are going to go, excuse me, we are going to go 3 high here. Alright, let's go ahead and get our floor going here. Get our stairway set up here. so easy to accidentally misplace a tile here. So do have to be careful. We are working with limited resources here. So I'm going to keep about 2 tiles open for the roof over the stairs. And I've given this a lot of thought. I think I'm only going to go to a second story here. We have our floor. Let's go ahead and continue with the wall here. Alright, we ended up coming out just a little bit short here on the top walls, so let's go gather a little bit of stone real quick. Too much about the hunger bar there at the bottom. It's essentially only for combat related events. All it seems to affect that we've noticed so far is your health bar. all this copper we're picking up is going to be useful in the long run. For now, I'll simply store it. Alright, we'll fill up our inventory here. See if there's something we can get rid of. 2 wood, we don't need that. There's a little bit laggy here. I don't know if that's on my end or if that's the game itself, but I am noticing that. Almost finished our stack of copper. Finish that off. Let's head back to our fort here and get to work on finishing up the final touches. Really is a beautiful world here. This jungle leading out into the beach like that. Oh, looks like I've got an enemy chasing me here. There it is. We've gained 25 experience points from killing that dodo. Oh, right, the door is on the other side. Might actually be a good idea to have a door on this side as well, being that it faces the main coast. So yes, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so it looks like about 1.5 tiles worth here. And put in a new staircase on this side. Oh, there it is. Windows and doors. Okay. Don't know if this is symmetrical or not. Looks like we might be a little off. That's about right. Let's fill in the gaps here. Almost forgot. We are missing one set of steps here. There we are. Okay, let's go upstairs and finish off our roof. Actually, before we do that, let's add some light to the second floor here. Right. Back to the roof here. There we have it. So one thing I noticed while I'm thinking about it that I'm going to go ahead and take care of, I'll go ahead and summon our boat here. See, there is an item here in the water. I'm going to go pick that up real quick. Sailing has to be my favorite part of this game. You start out with this small boat, but you do very early on get access to a rather large boat with cannons and the like. That will actually be our main ship that we'll use for the beginning. Oh, doesn't look like I can pick this up yet. Interesting. Do be careful of the pirate ships over there. They are quite dangerous. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clear out some of the missions on the main island here to get us started. So, first order of business, they want us to upgrade our weapon.
Eventually.
Don't believe we have crafted yet a weapon upgrading facility here, so let's go ahead and get that put in. Go ahead and throw it up against the wall on the first floor here. On the wall on the other side of the door, I will go ahead and put in the cloth and armor. Oh, I don't have enough coarse fabric for that. Let's see if we can get some. I do not have enough resources. Okay, we will come back to that then. Now I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my weapon. Upgrade it a second time just to get that extra little bit of damage out of it. Okay. Actually, let's go the other way over here. I believe... No, I do not have a shovel yet, unfortunately. Let me go see if I can make one real quick. Shovel. Lots of ore here. Shrub seeds, we do not need those. Ash, I do not need that as of yet. Store the animal fats. And the boarhead. Boarhead can be used for a decoration later on. You do have to unlock it first, though, from completing an achievement. Go ahead and craft some food here. Alright, wonderful. It's already on our bar. What would we have to do to get a backpack? Okay. We need 2 coarse fabric and 1 rope. Easy enough. Now, if you wanted to upgrade to the sailor backpack, we would need 5 rough hide. I have 1 at the moment. But we have expanded our inventory by 4 spaces. Alright, we've gained 1 rough hide here. Just need 3 more for the backpack. Leveled up to level 2. Alright, so this is the mission we need the shovel for. This mission can be a little dangerous, so always good to be cautious here. Alright, so on level 2 we gain 4 stat points. I'm going to go ahead and put some points into Vitality and Endurance. Go ahead and re-equip the weapon here and heal up a little bit. The chest is battered, but still locked. That means the valuables are probably still inside. Open the chest. The moment your palm touches the old wood, you hear a familiar rasp behind you, and the air fills with the stink of rotten fish and shellfish. And we are now under attack. Fortunately, he hit me as I was trying to heal there. Dealt with the enemies here. Let's go ahead and open the chest. It seems the old crew wasn't keen on sharing their treasure. As for the chest, it won't bite, one would hope. Take the risk and open the chest. We've gained silver ingot and 5 gold. I hear a pig oinking somewhere. Ah, there he is. Alright. We should have enough fiber now to finish our backpack. upgrade that I did to the sword is really making a difference. We have some debris here. Let's go and dig that up with the pickaxe. Alright, we found a few things here, a couple of items that you can sell, as well as a simple bed with a headboard. Fantastic. Alright, this ruins have 3 chests to find here. We have found one so far. There is the second one. And just need one more now. Hoping to get a bird's eye view to maybe get a better look for it. Ah, here we are. And the third and final chest. Gained our experience here. Alright, on to the next question mark. Oh, enemy here. Should have been paying closer attention to my health bar there. Unfortunately, I did not see it in time. So, a little bit of a run to get back to the loot that we have dropped. But no worries, we'll get there. I see an ambush. Sometimes hit and run tactics are the best way, especially if you're worried about your health bar. I believe there was a third one. Well, perhaps I took him out earlier. Okay. And pop a heal here, just in case. I wasn't expecting the 3 hit there. Actually, I could use some more coconuts now that I see them. Always good to have an extra food, just in case. Alright, so there are 2 chests here. There's a tree in the way. Chop that sucker down. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up now. Alright, into the cellar. Two enemies here, one hiding behind the corner. Right. Some healing herbs. Our chest. Minor Spear Thrower's Ring. Increased pierce damage by 6%. That's actually fantastic because we are using pierce damage with our rapier. Alright. We are still missing one chest, however. More those. Ah, we found our chest. Ah. There we are. Unfortunately, bags are full at the moment. What can we get rid of? We'll throw out the boar tusk here. Alright, we have leveled up to level 3. Let's take a look at our progression here. We're going to continue going into vitality and endurance. And for talents, there are a bunch of different talents that are available here. We have primarily one-handed and stamina driven. We have the healing and defense section. We have the firearm section. And we have the two-handed weapon section. So I would like to put points into the one-handed weapon tree here. Let's go ahead and increase our critical hit chance with one-handed weapons. We are now at 6% increased crit chance. And I think that pretty much does it for this island. There's only one thing left to do, I believe. just to be sure, let's go explore over here. Now that we have been away from town long enough, we have lost our rested bonus, so stamina will regenerate at a much slower rate than it was before. Here is a glimpse of one of the combat ships out here on the horizon. We will be fighting quite a few of those in the very near future. So now we have to build up our resources and assemble our crew. Oh boy. My health is almost non-existent. You can tell going to say you can tell that the enemies are following me based on the orangish yellow bar and which direction they are as well based on where it's located on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and pop a heal here while we run. The nice thing about the mod that I'm using that gives experience when you kill enemies, it will not give you more experience than is reasonable. And what I mean by that is you won't have to worry about drastically out-leveling the zone that you're working with here. There's what we'll call microcaps for each island. So there, as I killed that dodo, I did not receive any EXP because I am currently at the microcap. Alright, so there is a pig over here. We need to take him out first before we can get our treasure. Alright, let's go ahead and get our shovel equipped here. I am digging underneath the tree with the red cloth on it. That is our indicator that there is something hiding here. Here we are. And we've gained 50 experience and have now completed everything that's on the starting island. really cool from a distance. Would be nice if I could have a drawbridge that led out into the water for my ship to pull up to. I don't believe I have the mats at the moment, the materials, for any more additions on this pier here. Oh, I do. Fantastic. Alright. We'll have to keep that going until we get out past the sand dune there. Alright. Need to go ahead and deposit some of this in one of my chests here. We won't be needing the Great Healing Potion just yet. I will, however, keep the regular healing potions on me, just in case. Go ahead and deposit all the valuables. Go ahead and store this as well. Won't be needing any alchemical ingredients just yet. Silver is good for later. And I will put the gold away as well. Won't be needing that until we get the big boat and start sailing to other islands. Now we have our wood. Let's go ahead and build onto our pier here. It was a little finicky when trying to build onto the water. Part of me is also curious just how far I can extend this bridge. Looks like we can get some good distance on it. Go ahead and sail our rowboat here over there and see that looks like. Missed a little bit. Oh, the rowboat is a little too small to make the jump there. Huh? We have to pull in a little closer to land here. There we are. Alright, and that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. Helps my channel out a lot. And feel free to check me out on Twitch and toss me a follow. Alright, until next time.